Hello, check mic, check. Welcome. Welcome po guys. Okay ba yung sound ko? Teka lang, testing ko muna. Test, mic, check. Mic, check.
Mic, check.
Okay, goods. Hi guys, welcome. Welcome sa isang very special episode ng stream. It's 9 a.m. And that means we are back, guys. Bullgar is back. Pero bakit ganun? Ba't parang walang flair? Ba't parang walang arte yung stream natin ngayon? Well, kasi unang-una, hindi ko alam kung active lahat ng ng layout ko. Pangalawa, joke lang, nag-ayos ako ng nag-ayos ako ng layout. Punta tayo dun sa natin. Punta tayo dun sa, tawag dito, sa main layout natin ng Bullgar. Ito nakita na to ng mga tagal lang nanonood sa akin. Makikita lang to first time ng mga nakakita sa channel ko before 2024. Kasi apparently last episode na 2024. So, tara, lipat tayo dun sa lumang place. Tingnan natin kung gumagana pa, di ba? Alright, mira. Let's go. Ay, teka. Hinaan ko lang konti yung mic. Nababasag yata yung mic. Let's go. Yan. O, diba? We are back. We are back in this old place. Sabi nga ng isang redeem na inactive pa rin. Nakalimutan kong i-reactivate. Mabuti na lang hindi pa siya na-reactivate. Yun. Okay, yung mic ko. Watash Tachiwa back, guys. So, yung mga medyo malilate sa stream, okay lang, kumakain pa rin ako. Pero kamusta na kayo, guys? Kumain na ba kayo? Ako bumili lang ang champurado. Actually, pag-click ko ng go live stream, naalala ko, uy, teka yung mga pusa, wala na yata pagkain. So from the moment nag-live yung stream ko, until pagbalik ko, which was like 5 minutes lang pala. 5 minutes lang, nakapunta na ako sa shop. Nakabili na ako ng pagkain ng pusa. So, ayun. Hindi na nila ako kinukulit. Kasi kung hindi ko sila binili ng pagkain, makukulitan sila. Ayusin ko lang yung avatar ko para make sure na tama yung pwesto. Siyempre, mahirap ko. Mapakababa ako sa table. Ayan, diba? So, yeah. Welcome, guys. And this, for those who haven't been here before, this is the Bullgar setup. So, pag nabutan niyo yung stream ko, tapos ganito yung layout, ibig sabihin, alam na yun na yun. Wait lang tayo konti kasi tawag dito, nagpapainit pa ako kumbaga. Totoo lang, naghahabol ako ng slides kagabi. Naghahabol ako ng slides kagabi kasi hindi na ako sanay gumawa ng slides para sa Bullgar. Pero welcome sa stream, guys. Yung mga bagong gising lang dyan o kaya mga nasa trabaho. Tsaka yung mga walang ginagawa, yung mga may oras para pumunta rito. Welcome sa Bullgar. So ito ang boses ng kalabaw. Mata ng kalabaw. Serbisyong hindi na masyadong totoo, pero actually yung iba totoo. And bibigyan natin tayo ng refresher course. Anyway, sino mga nasa chat dyan ngayon, say hi, say good morning sa kapwa sa mga kapwa viewers nyo. And mag-start na tayo. Pero bago pala tayo mag-start, meron tayo syempre good morning everyone. Sabi nga niya, good morning everyone. Okay, mga kapatid, mga ka-farm, mga kalabadies, bago tayo mag-start, syempre, bago tayo bumalik sa Bullgar, lalabas ko muna yung slides ko kasi hindi ko na alam kung ano kung ano yung ginagamit ko. This is the setup. This is the setup indeed. It's been forever since I tried this setup. Actually, I'm preparing the slides and mukhang nagdi-display naman na siya ng tama. So that's good. It's actually a good thing. So yeah, before tayo mag-start, guys, para sa mga galing sa nakaraan, let's have some refresher, guys. Let's have some sort of refresher. Okay? Okay. So, yep. Refresh natin si Kuya. Yeah, baby. Pour all that reminder shit on me. Yes. Be prepared to be refreshed. So, yeah. So, what is Bullgar, guys? What is Bullgar? Of course, this is a morning news style show. Remember the wording. Morning news style show. Okay? So, that means meron tayong mga weird news. So, ito yung mga weird news, yung alam niyo mga dati, sa mga nung unang panahon, yung mga tabloid level stuff na nababasa natin dati. Kung nakapagbasa kayo ng tabloid. Kung inabot niyo yung kung inabot niyo yung time na uso pa yung tabloid. Mga ganong weirdo lang. Wait lang, sandali. Anyway. Sinara ko lang yung Currently may kumaano kanina. It's just one of the cats. Okay, so weird news. Mamaya magkakaroon tayo ng weird news. Yun naman lagi ang standard sa Bullgar. Tapos, of course, meron din tayong mga Twitter reading, also known as X. But we'd like to call it cheater reading. So, hahanap tayo ng mga tweets ng mga kakilala natin, ng mga mutuals natin. Or, kung meron kayong mga kilala na may nakakatawang tweets, padala nyo sa akin. Tapos, syempre, magre-react tayo doon. And then, by the way, bawal yung mga drama tweets. Bawal ang drama tweets. We're not gonna do that. But more on that later. Next natin is, of course, we feature VTubers kasi this one, the show started as a way to basically put more focus dun sa mga VTubers na kakilala natin o kaya mga gusto natin makilala. Ay, yung makakilala nyo na hindi ko pa kilala or makakilala ko na hindi nyo pa kilala, di ba? Networking kumbaga. Tsaka syempre, para may angat din yung mga kapwa VTuber. And, syempre, kung kaya angat natin sila, kakancel din natin sila. Hindi naman pwedeng ganun lang, di ba? So, what do I mean by cancel? Malalaman nyo mamaya. Yung iba, yung mga matagal na dito sa palabas na to. The ones that have been here for a while, already know what I'm talking about. And that is what actually made Bullgar quite lively back in the past. Actually. Yun yung isa sa mga highlights, diba? Ay, wait lang, nakalimutan ko palang mag-tweet. Teka lang. Yun yung isa sa mga junk na yun yung isa sa mga junk na hindi ko na maalala ko pa. Alright, i-repost ko to. Okay na ako, live na ako. We are live. We are live. Alright. So, bukod nga sa ika-cancel natin sila. Pero, harmless lang to hindi to talagang cancel na cancel. Especially yung mga bago dyan, baka sabi, cancel na to, nangaaway ba tong si Mazel? Hindi naman. This is all for legal purposes. Those will be jokes. And, sometimes, di ba, minsan, pinagluluksarin natin yung mga VTubers na kakilala natin. Kasi minsan may mga tragic na nangyayari sa kanila. Kunwari nawalan ng save file. Yung mga ganong details lang. Hindi naman yung hindi man namatay. Hindi naman literal na namatay. Pero syempre, minsan ipaglalamay natin sila for the weirdest reasons. Kasi ganun tayo dito sa Bullgar. Weirdo, pero wholesome. So dito tayo, what is not the Bullgar? What is not Bullgar? Well, unang-una, ito yon, simulat sa pool, we are not Ang sarap ng kape. We are not a drama channel. Hindi tayo. So kung merong mga news, for example, for example, we have something like some VTuber released a statement regarding a controversy or no. Wala tayo, di natin i-cover 'yon. Yung mga balita na 'yon, bahala na sila toxic, bahala na yung mga quote and quote VTuber news channels na mag-cover nun. Wala tayo dyan. Kasi gusto mo ba umpisahan ng araw mo nang may ganon, di ba? I mean, I guess yung iba, meron, di ba? I guess yung iba gusto. Pero ako, no. We are gonna be as drama-free as possible. Kung meron tayong drama dito, malamang Pinoy telenovela, magre-react tayo sa ganun, sa Bullgar. Pero wala pa naman akong alam na drama na meme-worthy recently. I'm not sure. Maganda ba yung ang probinsya na marami bang memes doon? Parang wala naman, no? Anyway, yeah. So, no drama. Wala tayong hindi tayo nakipaghabulan ng clout or ng controversy. Wala yan dito sa channel na to. Next natin, of course, is si Lay. Hello, Lay. Welcome to the stream. Happy Bullgar is back day. And welcome po sa inyo, guys. Teka lang. Tama ba yung post ko ng Twitter? Oh, also, I forgot to say, this is gonna be mostly short. Siguro hanggang 11 o'clock tayo usually. Like before, di ba dati ang Bullgar parang 1.5 hours nga lang yata. Pero yeah, maximum natin 2 hours for this stream. Kasi syempre may pasok pa. May pasok pa, di ba? Ito, ginagawa ko to para maaga-aga gising ko during Tuesday and Thursday. Next pala, political news channel. Definitely not that kind of news. Hindi po natin i-cover yung mga news na related sa politics here sa Pilipinas or outside the Philippines. We're not gonna cover that. Ang cover lang natin again, tabloid level stuff. For example, aswang na mataan sa Cavite, that is okay news. Okay lang sa akin yun. Okay lang. Hindi siya good news, pero okay siya sa akin. Pero yung mga this political person says this, ako, tawag dito, boses, kalabaw lang ako, guys. Hindi ako politiko. Hindi ako legit na channel. Kung gusto nila ng political coverage, doon sila sa Channel 7. Okay, Channel 2. Wala na akong TV. Hindi ko alam kung may Channel 2 pa rin. Alam ko, binalik na nila eh. Anyway, binalik na ba nila? Basta yun. So, of course, hindi tayo podcast kasi marami mga tao siguro, syempre, pag just chatting, tas mahaba usually. May theme ba yan? Ito ba pag-uusapan nyo? We rarely, if ever, gonna stick to one topic. Kung meron tayong isang super important topic na kailangan pag-usapan, it's gonna be a special episode. It's gonna be like for example, ang huling nangyari doon is, let me just check here. I think it's the Bullgar, I think the Monster Hunter or Lethal Company episode. Yeah, that one. Nasa VODs ko yun sa YouTube. Plug ko pala, guys. May YouTube channel ako. Hindi ko nagagalaw. Pero dahil may Bullgar na tayo, magre-re-upload ako bagong episodes doon. So yeah, it's not a podcast. It's mostly just multiple topics covered. Hindi rin siya bullying channel, guys, of course. Nangka-cancel tayo dito ng mga tao. Pero, not for the usual cancelable stuff. All of the cancel points are mostly for fun. Lies bullying channel. Hindi. You know what? This is so much not a bullying channel that I will not even think of bullying you. This is so not a bully channel. Mire, I kind of promise-ish that no one will be bullied in this episode. And of course, balik tayo. Okay. Eto na tayo. Pwede mo to bully them. Ah, don't worry, Luna. So people, like they said, the truth will come out when when it does. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know the words. Anyway, yep. Temperature check. Ang PC ko ay medyo mainit-init at ang weather natin ay toasty, 40-ish degrees. So we will be starting. Ayan, nandiyan na si... Okay, Luna is here. So we are gonna be mixing a lot of English with our Tagalog. So yeah. So for the first weird news natin, guys. Syempre, para maganda. Para maganda. Let's start this quickly with the world's first sperm race to be held in LA. Yeah, that's our first news after being gone for the year. How do they measure this? I am not sure yet, but according to my sources, okay, I'm just gonna read it out for you guys. A startup called Sperm Racing, founded by the entrepreneur named Eric Zhu and a team of young millionaires, because of course they have a lot of money to waste there, is launching the world's first live sperm race at the Hollywood Palladium on April 25. So this is gonna be tomorrow. The event will feature actual sperm from as the American. So the event will feature actual sperm from USC and UCLA students racing under a microscope to the finish line. So I guess there's gonna be a micro circuit, and then they're gonna test for the motility of the sperm, something like that. It's for a sperm race. Yeah, there will be 3 hits. So complete with commentary, instant replays, leaderboards, and betting through approved partners. So yes, we're gonna have people betting over which sperm moves around the fastest. And Zhu says the goal is to make male fertility and health more engaging. You know what? I don't believe that. I believe it's mostly for shits and giggles. They should be more honest about it. Pero yeah, let's have some noble cause for it. So health is a race, he said. He wrote in the Sperm Racing Manifesto. Something I didn't think I'd say in my life. The hub, yeah, they will have a website where the VODs will be up. Actually, I think I checked the website out earlier, and yeah, it's there. And sabi nga ni Zhu, the founders, everyone deserves a shot at the starting line. And based on the trailers, it's mostly the way the people prepare for the races. They just do the stuff that's kind of healthy for fertility. Like they work out, they get their nutrients right. I don't know how do you enhance that with drugs, if that was even an option. And then I guess you're gonna have microscopic cameras streaming live. Imagine cheering for someone's sperm to rotate around a single circuit. But yeah, I guess if someone wants to be a part of the race, they must be healthy enough, or else, diba? Start of the race is going to be wild. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, huh? So how do you know? How do you make sure you get an equal start? Do you just sample first and then drop it? Then sa slide, you drop it on the slides, and then what? You just go, and then what? How do you guide the thing? Little Johnny Spermy makes it to the 4th lap. Yeah, something like that. So apparently that's a thing, and it's gonna happen tomorrow, April 25. So April 26 in my country. So sa atin sa isang bukas pa. For people in the US like Luna and Kuago and a bunch of other people I know, it's gonna be tomorrow. Johnny Sin's scientific career, he's a scientist and he's gonna be a racer. See, even Johnny Sin's sperm is gonna be going the multi-career going down the multi-career path. So yeah, that guys is the kind of news that you will expect from Bullgar. So next one is Michigan man. Okay, this one is a warning for some people, for people that are bitter. Michigan man falls into quicksand and leaves with a girlfriend. So how does that happen? Nahulog ka lang sa kumunoy, nagka-jowa ka na, di ba? Let's read what the news has to say. Sabi dito, Mitchell O'Brien of Traverse City found himself waist deep in quicksand-like conditions while searching for Leland bluestones on Reynolds Street Beach with his co-worker, Brian Sika. What looked like harmless wet sand turned into a trap caused by recent dredging operations. So O'Brien, who had experienced similar incidents before, got stuck in the quicksand and he was struggling to free himself. And of course, he was like, yep, I'm gonna call 911 right now. And while he was doing that, his friend, si Brianna, also started calling 911. So they basically called at the same time. And during the calls, each unknowingly defined their budding relationship. Kasi when O'Brien was on the phone, it's like, I think my girlfriend is trying to call, sabi ni O'Brien. And while Brian was on the other side, while si girl was also calling the 911, girl was like, my boyfriend is stuck in the sand. So apparently, they already in their subconscious, they're already a thing. They just didn't say it out loud. It took them a quicksand to get them to say that it's official. Yes, so Cupid got to me and said, yep, definitely set up a trap. So yeah, firefighters rescued O'Brien safely, so they weren't injured. Longest yeah, that I guess you can say they got official because of a quickie. Quicksand, right? Yeah, official later traced the unstable sand to a hydraulic dredge and warning signs have since posted. And according to the fire people, actually, this is also kind of worrying news, guys, because the quicksand was made by human activity. They were dredging the place. So I guess that loosened up the soil, made it dangerous to be stepped on. But yeah, I guess you can have, this is like the suspension bridge effect, but quicksand instead of a bridge. So yeah, quicksand is the best wingman. So I salute you, Mr. Quicksand, the Sandman. Sandman out there, environmental degradation brought us together, di ba? Salamat, salamat environmental destruction. And then when you're if not for us, if not for those dredging operations, we wouldn't be official. How did you beat your brother? God. So yeah, guys, I guess this brings, someone said earlier this is the new meta. Who was that? Was that Mags? I think it was Magindara. Or, teka, sino yun? Sino yung nagsabi ng meta stuff? Or was it Lay or Magindara? Si Lay. There we go. Yun, si Lay. Lay says, this is the new meta, the quicksand meta. So guys, if you are, or if you know someone na magka-MU, if you know someone that are MU, you know sila na, but they don't want to confess each other yet, hanap lang kayong quicksand, guys. Just look for a quicksand, toss them there, and watch the progress, di ba? So it's also a life lesson to us, guys, di ba? na sometimes you just need a little danger in your life. Mud understanding, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So sometimes all you just need is a little quickie and two phones, I guess, because you have to call 911 for that. Imagine what the firemen were thinking if they know what's happening. It's like someone saying my boyfriend is stuck in the quicksand, and then the boyfriend's like, hey, my girlfriend is like calling you guys right now, and then the fireman's like, ew, get a room or something. You know what's up. But yeah, that is, so I guess this is a bad news for play now involve mud wrestling. Yeah, they're gonna have a beach wedding with mud wrestling as a main attraction, as as a sign of their So look at this picture. Even the quicksand has like look at those eyes. Like, huh? That's a thing. The firemen just pushing their heads into the quicksand so they can have more time to take it. Even Mr. Quicksand here in the picture is flabbergasted. Like, huh? So, okay. So let's go to the next news. Grabe, Quicksand is now giving us... if it's sand, wouldn't that be wet sand wrestling? And of course, I guess this won't work for Anakin because Anakin hates sand. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Yeah, it just gets more, weirder as we go, right? I thought the sperm race was like a good starter. And now we have a flightless bird crashes helicopter. So no, this isn't an ostrich, guys. Yes, exactly how. This is not an ostrich. This is actually a penguin. Or if Doctor Strange would say, a pengling. Or a penwing. Yeah, that's what it is. So a helicopter crash at South Africa's Bird Island was caused by an unexpected passenger, and that is a penguin. According to the South African Civil Aviation Authority, the pilot and 3 others had just taken off when a box containing the penguin held on the passenger's lap and then slid on the helicopter's controls. This is the equivalent of a toddler messing with your keyboard while you were playing the Counter-Strike. Yeah. So the box hit the cyclic pitch control, forcing the chopper to roll and crash to the ground. Thankfully, no one was hurt. So the penguin was fine, the humans were fine, the helicopter was not, and definitely whoever owns this helicopter's wallet was hurting. So officials said the pilot had failed to factor the penguin into the risk assessment, and the bird wasn't properly secured. The report concluded that the lack of a proper crate created a serious safety hazard. So yeah, this is definitely penguins of Madagascar. Yeah, what they didn't know was like there was no way, there was like zero chance that they would be able to properly secure the penguin because the penguin is Kowalski. Yeah, so next time, guys, if you're ever in a situation where you have to fly a helicopter, like if you have zero choice, life or death situation, yeah, make sure that the helicopter does not have a penguin in it, okay? That's why they're flightless birds, guys. They were not designed to be up there. If you try to mess with the order of God's creation, putting a penguin in a flying thing, bad things happen. So this is also an act of God, technically. Well, it's an act of a penguin, but still act of God, diba? So penguins and flight stuff, yeah. If I can fly, if I can't fly, neither can you. Tama. Don't let dreams be dreams. Apparently, the penguin was dreaming of just malice towards everything that flies. Ano ba yan? Pati ba naman doon? Even there's still a crab mentality. Like, hatakan pa ba, diba? You're like, no one's gonna be above me. Yeah, so penguins do be like that. They hate flying. around. They just like jumping, or just don't have penguins in your helicopters, guys. There are planes and cargo ships for that kind of thing, diba? Right? So yeah. Okay, next thing. What next one is? Oh, oh. You know what this is, guys? You know what this is? Pag ganito, if there's a white screen, that means something's about to break. Yes. And we are here. We are interrupting this program for some important news. You could say it's breaking news, or in our local town, it's nababasag na balita. So yeah, for those who don't know, that means breaking news. Yep. No, God, please, no. So what do we have here? Well, of course, pag nababasag na balita, warak na warak talaga yan, guys. Parang puso ni Nasty Mac. So, of course, rest in peace, Nasty Mac, wherever you are. And, ano bang breaking news natin? Well, it appears that there has been something that has been showing up in the interwebs lately, and it's nothing else but this. Everywhere we go, we see her face, and her face is being controlled by a 22-year-old Frenchman. This is the Avatar Lapwing, and yeah, it was supposed to be a tech demo, but all I see is a Ryan Gosling moment. Yeah, it's so it can get so lonely apparently. But yeah, everywhere I go, I see Ryan Gosling remixes of this. You might have seen Ryan Gosling remixes of this, and well, how could I say? I would say it is what it is, but people as like people have definitely reached their it is what it is quota. The tracking on the model is so good. No, it's not just. I don't think it's just the tracking. If it's just the tracking, ano eh. I think it's also the preset graphics. Like, it's so simple. It's low. It's so, it's so simple that makes it so cool. There's the wide range of motion just adds to it. Because even the stills where the fan art, even in the fan art, it still captures that charm. But yeah, the way the expressions change, instead of just randomly open mouth, close mouth, stuff like that, it definitely adds to that. So yeah, it can be the Ryan Gosling moment. So if you guys are curious about this, feel free to check out nothing, because eventually it will find itself in your algorithm, like it happened to me. And yeah, so for those who have seen this, and for those who can relate to the people in the comment section, that thing has over 1.5 million views already, right? Not counting the fan art, not counting the remix. So I can already hear you guys having the Ryan Gosling moments right now. And yeah, rest in peace to those guys, or to those guys' happiness. And as usual, like and share if you cray. Anyway, let's go back to our regular programming. And we have here robot versus human half marathon. You know what? In hindsight, I think starting with this would have been milder. So Beijing hosted the first ever humanoid robot half marathon on April 19. So that was like last week, where bipedal robots raced alongside human runners on a divided course. 20 teams entered robots of various designs in the 13.1 mile event. And in addition, the main race awards were handed out for endurance, gait design, and innovation. The race is called the Sky Project Ultra, or Tiankong Ultra, built by the Tiankong team. And then they won. No. The team that won was the Sky Project Ultra. the team that owns Sky Project Ultra. Okay. They won the robot race with a finish time of 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 42 seconds. And yeah, like I said, aside from the main race, there were also special mentions for the robots that kind of stuck out. It's kind of amazing that we have stuff like this, no? Uh, Although I think not every entry was not all entries were humanoid. I'm not sure. And instead of watering stations, you have battery switch pit stops. As soon as I discovered the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. Yeah, this is gonna be the start of the this is gonna be the first AdMech AdMech frontline units. And I would want to see that. Kasi I enjoyed robot battles, so I guess robot sports is like a more reasonable sequel to that. No? And it's just a half marathon anyway. You know what's the difficult part, guys? In this race, it's actually keeping up with the robots. Remember, these guys are these guys are tinkerers. Unless they have their own vehicles, they have to run they have to run alongside the robots, because when the robots run out of battery, they have to replace it, right? They have to maintain it. So imagine a bunch of nerds just following their robot with their laptops and stuff like that. Yeah, some people would tap out of the race on their way to become Terminator. So see, that's why, guys, that's why I always think ChatGPT after asking it a question. High level Tamiya racing, true. Next time they're gonna have robot 100-meter dashes and stuff like that. I remembered when I was in like late high school. I played a lot of 4-wheel drive racing, but my budget was like super low, so I can only compete with other people that don't have stock, that have only like basic modifications. The first time I saw a proper Tamiya race was I was already an adult. I was already working, and I happened to go into this mall. What mall was that again? I think that was Greenbelt. Yeah, Palengke Tamiya. Yeah, true. Supermarket level Tamiya. And what I have, although I did have a proper Tamiya one, the double star bar. It's not just oldie, because the most popular one was oldie, and the other Chinese rip of one, the one with the two snowflakes as the logo instead of the 2 stars. And when I saw a proper Tamiya race in Glorieta, in Ayala Malls, yeah, there we go. When I saw a first proper race, I was like, holy crap, I didn't know they go that fast. You know what we program that mode with Quap, run, and see it struggling to run. A funny thing though, based on the limited information I have about robotics, most of the robots here actually started with that logic, with the co-op run. So they instead of a brain processing the entire movement, there's localized processing that's happening. So like if this foot lifts and this foot goes that way, would it move us forward, yes or no, something like that. So it's kind of semi-accurate that it's kind of safe to say that the co-op run thingy is kind of part of their development process, because these ones are not human control. This one has they have to be taught how to run fast. Anyway, very good very good example of, you know, technology, I guess. I'm not sure if this is gonna have a proper use in the future. Not yet, but you know, robot soldiers or something like that. Anyway, that is for that news. Next natin ay, okay, you know this is a very bad time to look for jobs and stuff like that. And well, our next news is about back scratching services. So for those who are struggling to find a job, maybe the phrase you scratch my back and I pay you would be a good thing. So what is this really? Well, according to this news, this is basically, it's a thing, it's a common thing now, but dun sa news, they kind of focus on a company called the Scratcher Girls. Yep, the Scratcher Girls. They offer a unique form of relaxation, a back scratching therapy studio in Miami Gardens, where clients get their backs scratched for an hour. Yep, they get their back scratched for an hour, often falling asleep during the set. It's basically massage minus extra steps. That's what it is, right? Imagine if you're having your back scratched and you want to go straight. Merch idea, hot girl. So instead of getting one girl to scratch backs, they took the OF approach. Yeah, about that actually. The thing is, this business specializes exclusively on back scratches. Nothing sexual, I hope, or I don't know. But yeah, it's just really back scratching. So that's a thing. The service costs $130 per hour. Imagine paying $130 so that someone will scratch your back for an hour. So it's around in our currency. It's around 7,674.03 pesos. Yeah, and must never give happy ending. Yeah, this was molded from the hand of real girl. That was, it stands for a hand. Okay, featuring the new hand hand model with a real scratching action. So, and this business has been around. It's founded in 2010 by Tony George. The Scratcher Girls claims to be the world's first back scratching studio. So Tony, who has enjoyed back scratching since childhood, I don't know why that sentence was a thing, decided to start this business after realizing that many others likely shared her love for this relaxing experience. So Grandmama Tony wanted her back to be scratched, and it was like, oh, we can have a business out of this. And professional back scratchers use, okay, this is the interesting part. They're actually equipped for this thing. So the professional back scratchers, they use 3-inch long manicured nails to scratch their clients' backs. They were built for it. And sometimes they scratch the back, sometimes they scratch the arms and legs. Basically exfoliate. They're gonna get exfoliated, diba? Tony's obsession with back scratching led her to pay her children and grandchildren for scratches. Oh, let's start. Oh, remember when your lola, when your grandma asks you, "Hey, here's like 10 pesos. You know, massage me, give me a massage." And then after 30 minutes, we were like, "Lola, my hands are tired. Shut up. Here's another 10 pesos." So same energy. So she was paying her kids and her grandkids for scratches, and eventually she was like, "Hey, I can scale this up, guys. I can take this back scratching business to the next level." And well, there is some how do I put this? There's some business going on actually. I mean, if it was enough to pay for her expenses, diba? Why not, diba? So the Scratcher Girls have become popular, especially among ASMR fans who seek the calming effects of the service. The studio also receives home service requests from clients in cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia. You know, if it works, right? If someone wants to pay for it, why not, diba? And it's not like there's a lot of investment as necessary there. You just need to grow your nails a bit, manicure it or something. You get diamond tipped nails for maximum scratching efficiency, diba? And of course, like I said earlier, this happened to Miami Gardens, which is a part of Florida. And speaking of Florida, it's not a Bullgar episode without Florida man, Florida man, Florida man. Tadan, tadan. So si Florida man, guys, everyone's favorite real superhero. Kaaway ng walang kaaway, kakampi ng walang kakampi. Yan po tayo, guys. Florida man is back, of course. Yep, he's back. Florida man is back. And ano ba? What is the latest? What is the latest with our favorite superhero? Well, it's actually a classic. We're just revisiting this. Florida man denies drinking and driving. Ooh, I think there's a case of cops trying to arrest Florida man. I wonder why. So sabi dito ng sources ko, guys, according to my sources, this happened in Vero Beach in Florida. And Florida man was arrested for driving under the influence after bumping into the car in front of him. So basically, Florida man rear-ended someone in a drive-thru. Nothing serious, just tried to rob a Wendy's with an alligator. Well, yeah, Florida man moves in mysterious ways. So in this case, Florida man was found with a bottle of Jim Beam in a brown paper bag in the passenger seat. Yeah. But he says he's not drinking and driving, guys. His main excuse basically is he wasn't drinking and driving. He was only drinking the stuff when he's at a red light. Oh, diba? He's not drinking and driving. He's stopping first. He stops. He drinks. And then he drives. So he's only. That's you know what? Fair enough, Florida man. Love and Jesus moves in mystery, definitely. So they of course the cops was like, nah, you're you're drinking and driving. And despite his defense, people took a breathalyzer test. He was made to undergo a breathalyzer test. And the breathalyzer was like showing 153 and 147. That is well over the legal limit. But what they did not know, guys, what the police did not know, guys, was this is not a blood alcohol level. This is actually his power level readings. Because Florida man was like that. He's so powerful. The breathalyzer acted like a Geiger counter of something. Yeah, that's really what it is. It was his own powers that got him to jail, diba? If he only controlled his aura, that would have been like it would read like 10 or maybe 20. There we go. But no, that's not the blood alcohol. That's his power level showing. Anyway, Florida man also admitted to drinking during his drive from Port St. Lucie to Indian River County. And deputies noted he had slurred speech and bloodshot eyes. But that's not really what's happening, guys. It's just that Florida man has this special power where he can, you know how Flash moves fast and everyone's slurring to him. Everyone's moving slow. So it's like that, guys. It's like that. But he's the one slurring and moving slowly. So it's like a reverse Flash thing going on. That's one of his many powers, and that makes him dangerous because he can everything can be so fast in his perspective. He can wait out things. Well, how do you think he got into jail so many times? It's like, I'm just gonna use my power of moving slowly and slurring my speech. And by the time I'm done thinking, my sentence would be up. And I'm gonna be up for another, for more heroic Florida man deeds. And this is the kicker, guys. Further investigation revealed that Florida man has never had a valid Florida driver's license. And he has 2 prior DUI convictions in Missouri. He was arrested and charged with DUI and driving without a valid license. Rib Bozo. But yeah, Florida man's strong enough. He don't need no driving license. No, because I think when he was applying for a license, the people at the whatever their LTO, I guess their DMV or something. I'm not sure whoever who hands out driver's licenses to Luna. What government body? Maybe the people there was like, hey, it's Florida man. They were too busy getting autographs and adoring our favorite hero. Yeah. Can't revoke his license for DUI if he doesn't have a license in the first place. Yeah, that's see how big brained our Florida man is. 5D chess, moves in mysterious ways. Usually slurring. Usually while slurring, he moves in mysterious ways, slurring and slowly. And then he stops to drink. So he's not drinking and driving. He's drinking and then driving. Oh, diba? So Florida man is really he's just the GOAT when it comes to the brain game. So Florida man, wherever you are, there you are. Alright, so I guess that wraps up our weird news for this episode. Oh, what's this? I still have a few slides. What is this? In Oklahoma, you know how police identified drunk, they drive straight through the potholes. oh, they're gonna love the PH. They're always gonna check the drivers. I mean, I guess even if you're sober, you're gonna end up running into potholes in roads over here. Oh, yeah. So this section normally we're gonna have a section called the canceled stuff, but unfortunately, guys, this one I'm really sorry about this, guys, but we're gonna be back there. Okay, we're gonna have a canceled section anyway. So for those who don't know, canceled section is where we quote unquote cancel PH VTubers, people in our mutes. But again, holds only for legal purposes. These are jokes. Or are they? Oh no. So yeah. So first things first. So most of the cans I've been bookmarking a lot of tweets since January 2024 because that was a long time since we had an episode of Bullgar. And I curated some of them are new, some of them are old, and most of them are cancelable, guys. I'm serious, guys. These are the menaces of the PH VTubing community. Well, not really, they're kind of tame, but just go along with the punchline, guys, okay? Go along with it. So, here we go. So, first nating ika-cancel, our first cancel. This is dated all the way back from January 2, 2024. See, this is how far I've been saving tweets for the return of Bullgar. There's gonna be a lot of this. I'm worried that we'll run out of news before this thing happens. So first one on the chopping block, of course, is none other than our resident white lady VTuber, the queen of the balete tree, Vanessa Amarilis, Vanessa, wherever she is right now. I think she's asleep. So yeah, I guess she came out clean here. She said, "I'm sorry, Lady K. Na-jinx kita ng bonggang-bongga." So she kinda jinxed Boss K because at the start of the year ng 2024, I'm not even, for those who have been around in early 2024, yeah, that was a bloody era. Well, not really bloody, it's most like a PowerPointy era. So at the start of the year, Vanessa greeted Lady K a happy new year. And sabi niya, tantanan ka na ng mga issue. Yeah, it was a funny era. It revolutionized the call out meta of the community. And Yeah, and it's because of Lady Amaryllis actually. Yeah. Not Lady K. Not Lady K, Lady Amaryllis. Hindi si Lady K pa. Ang pasimuno talaga guys, the main source of it is Vanessa because without Vanessa, Boss K wouldn't have been wrapped in so much of that thing of the the 20 we wouldn't have been 2024 guys. It all comes back, it all starts here with Vanessa jinxing Lady K, and for that reason Vanessa Amaryllis, you think you've escaped the Bulgar but the Bulgar gets you. The Bullgar gets you eventually. And for the crime of jinxing Lady K and sending the PHV tubing community in a trip of sorts. Was it a good trip? Was it a bad trip? I'm not sure. Were we better for it? Debatable as well. But yeah, well, it was a source of good and bad content. So for jinxing Lady K, you are canceled wherever you are. Di bale, itatag kita after sa VOD. I will tag you in the VODs later on. And of course, next natin, you still remember Canva meta for calling out other VTubers. Yeah, the new meta is to wish people well. No. The thing is, Vanessa, to give you context, January 2024, there were a lot of people calling out each other, and they were using they went beyond the usual tweets. They went beyond the usual tweet longer. Now they have Canva. They use PowerPoint or something. They use other more visually aesthetic ways to call out people. So instead of just tweet longers, you get links to files. So jinxing Lady K, for that, you're canceled. So guys, you know who to blame for the great Canva wars of 2024. And of course, next natin, of course, is this one is kind of a this one was kind of a shocker, guys. I didn't know it would have come from this person. This is none other than Stella Manami, guys. So this was also around early 2024. I forgot the date. But so she started with good morning and then hit us with this. Guys, what is this? Why is there tomato ketchup on my vanilla pancake? How dare she put people? Like, who does this, guys? It has pineapple on pizza energy, guys. But it's pancake. It's why would you put something sweet and sour on something that's sweet and mild? Magsasama-sama din lang naman yun sa channel mo. No, I should invite her. Diba? This is just cruel, guys. Imagine you're looking for something savory and then when you bite it's all vanilla underneath all that sour thing. Truly a heinous war crime. That's it. I'm calling Pentagon drumming up the hug. This abomination will not stand. Yeah. Normally, we'll have the food court to handle courses like this, to handle cases like this. Saka pa, man. You know what, Mire? I'll hold on to that. Guys, whoever, screenshot that comment, guys. Screenshot that comment. Is that an egg or a pancake? Just got back. This is a pancake, Lay. This is most definitely a pancake with tomato ketchup. So, Stella Manami, wherever you are, for the crime of unethical treatment of pancakes, you are cancelled. So from this day forward, guys, keep an eye out for ketchup on pancake. That means it's a thing, and that means Stella is nearby. That's a fucking crime. It is. Okay. For the next one, okay, this was a tweet in January 24. last year. So Wagashi Trash, our raccoon VTuber, was like, Onechan is stuck, so she's stuck. What would you do? So normally, diba, we're gonna be like a good member of the PHV tubing community. And we are gonna be like, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you get out of that mess. Because we're wholesome. Definitely no references like that. No cliches like that. But no, someone was heinous enough to say this. No, this is the real one. Milea Selen Darelona. And she was like, pull out. I mean, pull you out. My goodness, guys. That's a raccoon. That's a raccoon VTuber. You don't know if that thing is, you know, showered already or something. But yeah. So, Milea, we're not gonna dwell too much about this because it was so, it's so horrible. Poor trash panda. Yes. Actually, whatever Layton's comment was like for the love that is holy, that's a fucking crime. That's pretty much the standard reaction to all of these acts of all the people that we are canceling right now. And Selen Dariluna, Milea, for the crime of conspiracy to commit sus actions towards trash pandas. You are, of course, also your name is so long, it's so hard to work it here on this slide. So I'm just gonna throw that in as a bonus. Your name is so long. So we're gonna give you a cancel and another cancel. There we go. You are the first ever VTuber to get 2 cancel points in the return of Bullgar. Guys, keep the raccoons, keep the trash pandas away from this menace. Alright? Also, collab tayo minsan, guys. Alright, next natin. Next. Oh my god, guys, it just keeps getting worse. I wish I was just joking, but you know, stuff are getting worse. For example, the next one is, of course, I'll be brought up on war crimes. Next one is Alona Menami. Oh my god. Patay na, may kaso pa. See, apparently, guys, graduation is not enough to, you know, to keep you safe from our Bulgarians. So this was in February 25, 2024. I never thought there was another way to interpret this. What was that thing that had to be interpreted? This was what was to be interpreted. The question was, what if Monster came in gallons like milk? And so depending on the size of the monster, they probably do. So that is the first thing that came into pardon the pun, that came into Alona's mind. So, not, you know, it's just, imagine defaulting to that, guys. It took me several minutes to realize this meant the energy drink. Yeah. So, well, here's the thing, guys. Yeah, see, I thought Monster like the drink too, right? It wasn't even plural Monster. It's just that what if Monster came in gallons like, not what if monsters came in gallons like milk, right? This one took several minutes. Yeah, diba? Me, I'm a pure say so Carabao. That thought never crossed me until Alona brought it up. Diba? There was several. This meant the energy drink. Yeah, we just wanted the Monster energy drink in gallons, just like milk, right? People outed themselves as a monster. Okay, guys, wait a minute. That's not all. We have an accomplice, guys. We have an accomplice. And that is none other than Iya Mahalia from the former VTuber group, The Mythos. And you're like, Alona, please put me in jail. Please, please, please. I deserve to be there. And yeah, this was February of last year. Been over a year. So, Alona Minami, wala saan ka man, you graduated at, I don't know, bumalik sila recently. She went back recently with Izanami, right? And parehas laging basa. bakit si ano, bakit yung isang graduated na isda kaya? Tsaka andyan, may isa pa tayong isda dito, si Magindara, as a fellow wet person, what would you say about this situation? So, Alona Minami, crime for objectification of energy drinks, the poor, innocent gamer drinks. And you are cancelled, Alona. Di ka pa fully active ulit, na-cancel ka na uli. Galing sa XXX ng cow. And of course, accomplice, Iya Mahalia. Let's throw her in here. You're also cancelled. So we have someone who got 2 cancel points, and then we also have 2 people who got cancelled at the same time. Diba? We have some variety here. I don't like how Alonso's like Luna. Alona and Luna. So by the way, funny thing, Alona came from the name Alona came from the term Alon, which is wave, which is also kind of related to the tides. It's also related to the moon. So yeah, there's some connection here. If you think hard and crazy enough, you know, you're gonna find a lot of connections. Buti na lang di ka kasama. And of course, we have another one here. Okay, this one is kind of heinous. This is actually recent. So I picked some of the old ones and then I picked some of the new ones. And only I shall stay the supreme and uncancelled fish. Dahil sinabi mo yan, guys, screenshot that comment, guys. Screenshot that comment. I'll also screenshot that on my VOD, but screenshot that comment. Put it up somewhere. As a fellow Bulgarian, you guys are now Bulgarians. You can now look for stuff like this. Screenshot Magindara's comment. We're gonna find out how long that thing is gonna be a thing. Okay? Just nakaramdam ako ng ibang hip. Oh my god! He's here! He's here! Oh! Sakto pala ako dito. Yes! Welcome, Sally. You are just... you might want to turn your eyes away from this screen because we are here to judge you. We are here to cancel you because of this one thing. Unethical life hack, Filipino Summer Edition. And she was like, mag-volunteer sa ihawan para pwede kumupit ng liempo. So I'm gonna translate that for non-English, non-Tagalog speakers. While he redeemed a Southern Tagalog accent, Luna. My God. So, yeah, unethical life hack. So, Sally said, volunteer in the grilling jobs, grilling task, so that you can steal your own share of liempo, of meat. Ay pagkaganoon nga naman pagkain, di ba? Imagine, everyone's there having fun. You know, they are like waiting for the summer lunch. And they were like, ay po, asan na kaya ang ating liempo? Where's our liempo? When you guys check it, it's like, why are there not a lot of liempo? Why is there not a lot of liempo? Ay, ayun pala, kinain na pala ni Sally. Ay, hindi syempre kakapusin. Ano nga po? Hindi anong mangyayari sa atin? Everything's that's gonna be left is rice. The only thing left is rice. Tas kung malas ka pa, because it's summer, you don't have access to rice cooker. It's only a stove because most beach don't have outlets near their sinks. So their rice cooker is actually operated by fire. So Imagine eating tutong in the summer, in tanghali. While you're still wet from the beach, you just took a bath. You're still you haven't changed back to regular clothes. You're hungry. You smell the liempo. So you get out of the water expecting liempo, and all you get is rice. That's a war crime, guys. That's a war crime. Pakiting the liempo while grilling. Indeed, that is, guys, that is a very, very serious breach of trust. The grill master is a very serious task in any Pinoy summer beach trip. It's like, let's frame it in Luna's perspective. Imagine you are in a barbecue, in your backyard barbecue, but there's no more barbecue because the grill master ate most of it already. So you are stuck with whatever you eat with barbecue. I guess mashed potatoes, something like that. Ay, pagkaganoon, ay hindi maganda yan. Nagtira naman, ilan ang kasama mo? Isisi mo lang sa aso. Blame the dog. The dog ate my homework. The dog ate my liempo. Because of that, Sally, wherever you are in the chat section, for embezzlement of foods, not funds, for embezzlement of foods, you are cancelled. I can't believe this happened, guys. What has our PHB tubing community come to? Ay, nung unang pagdating ko dito, ay wala pang kaganire, wala pang ganire-ganaon. Ngayon, puro krimen na. Punished for liempo crime. I hold her in contempt, bring forth full punishment. Yes. Next! Of course, we have shoutouts, guys. So, that's our first bunch of people canceled. There will be more. There will be more in future episodes. So, check nyo lang to paminsan. Di bale guys, itatag ko rin kayo sa tweets. After I stream, I will shout out. I will tweet people that I featured in this channel. And for the shoutouts, guys, this is where we showcase different milestones or different cover releases and stuff. So that is why you need people like Bulgarians to volunteer information. The more we can collect, the more fun the Bulgar episodes will be. Alright? This is kind of a semi-community-ish project, guys, if you think about it. So anyway, unang shoutouts natin, of course. Wait. Hoy! Bakit ka nakasarang ganyan? Let me just animate this thing. There we go. Dito ko sa baba. And then let's go back to the slideshow. So yeah, for the first announcement, for the first shout out, one of them's here right now. So Magindara and Sabi VT, they are gonna be entering the Rivals of Atlas. This is the first Asian, it's the Asian Play Spot the VTuber. Yeah, so Mags and Sabi, they're gonna be participating in a Marvel Rivals tournament, and let's watch them in there. Are you guys gonna stream your own POVs during the event? When is this thing, by the way? I saw the trailers. They don't have the site up yet. I'm not sure, but I saw like when I checked the Twitter, it's mostly the sign up dates. So yeah, feel free to plug in din sa comment section. Also follow her channel, and Sabi is also, if you can tag Sabi in the comment section, that would be very awesome. Semi-finals this weekend. So we are gonna be, I'm definitely gonna be watching parts of it while in game. So you're gonna be on the second monitor. I do have to confess, guys, I kind of uninstalled Marvel Rivals yesterday. Not because I don't like the game, but because I'm installing Doom Eternal so I can clear the DLC packs before going to Doom the Dark Ages. After I clear the DLC packs, I'm gonna uninstall Doom Eternal again. Maybe we should just get a new hard drive actually to make space for all the games. But yeah, after the DLC, I'm gonna remove Doom Eternal, and then yeah, resume. Okay, Okay, next natin is si Bainju. Bainju, I forgot how to pronounce this. And she's announcing the Halo World Cafe is officially open. This is in Marikina. Or was it Las Piñas? So yeah, thank you to everyone who came in to support, hang out, and help out. Today was challenging but fulfilling. Hopefully the VTuber scuff didn't carry on too much. So yeah, she opened up her coffee shop. Feel free to check her Twitter. It's gonna be there. And yeah, I'm not sure if I can go there. It's kind of far. But for those who are nearby, feel free to visit that one. Next natin, of course, this is the website. Basically, it's at Halo World Cafe. Yeah, it's in Las Piñas, not Marikina. So it's open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bunch of good food, and you know, if you're in the part of BHP's VTubing community, just treat it as a pilgrimage of sorts, right? Next, we have Rora, and she announced something April 21, and it's gonna go live on April 27, 2025. It's with a collab with Lexathorn, this jellyfish VTuber. Is it a video? I think they're gonna have a music video. So also follow her on her channel, and you know, enjoy the music, I guess. So good luck pala sa cover, guys. Kung may mga cover kayo, sabihin nyo rin lang sa akin. Just tell me, and I'll feature you. And of course, last but not least, it's Mayora. And let's congratulate her for her Magic Mirror 3.0 model. And this was made by Chaotic Hacker and rigged by the Moki. And just because of that, you are cancelled, guys. Siyempre, hindi naman kumpleto ang Bullgar kung hindi cancelled si Mire, diba, guys? For getting a third model, I still only have one. You get it? Alright. So, if you guys have a major event of your Oshi, you have cancelable acts from people, interesting clips, you can be a Bulgarian, message me sa Discord, screenshot it, whatever, and I will feature it in a future episode of Bullgar. So next episode of Bullgar will be Tuesday. And yeah, I guess that's it for now, guys. It's been a nice run. And I'll think of other ways to make Bullgar more awesome. But for now, let's have breakfast. Let's call it a day. And you guys, have a great time. Let me just check sino nag-stream ngayon. Doon na natin itapon. Let's toss people that way. Alright. Sino may nag-stream ba ngayong umaga na pwede natin i-read? Oh yeah, Kuwago Daw is streaming. There we go. So Kuwago Daw is playing Spirit Fader. Here's the raid message, guys. Of course, dito sa atin, we don't just raid, we stampede. Copy paste that thing. Say hello to her. Spirit Fader, very good game, very good config game. And that is Muscle Cruz. That was the canceled people. And that was Bullgar. Bye bye. Bye bye.